Okay, well now running. I passed
and-
that second one.
Okay, we're running?
Well
We're
now
on.
running.
Okay. Welcome, viewers, to another session of Black Crusade, the Saga of Greed. I am the GM, Black Dead Barrow 3, and with me today are several aspiring champions of the Dark Gods, starting off with...
Frauner the Plunderer. Sorry, everybody. I just got done dealing with my mom, so I'm a little frazzled-dazzled.
Dave the Barbarian!
No, I am not that poor,
Yes,
pitiful
he is
reject.
gay. No. Anyways. So, I am Eric Adams. I am be playing as Conrad Van Dien.
He's the goat boy.
I am the Goat Man!
No, goat boy.
Yes, I am the Goat Boy, because I am too fabulous to be actually a man, beast man. So, yeah, I'm just a human guy with horns. Bah! No, not yet.
So
If I
you're
get
Daniel
the
Radcliffe now.
What's
Oh,
up,
yeah.
everybody? His Beastman trait is the fainting goat.
No, my beast man trait is deadly weapons with horns, so I can headbutt you. With no...
Like I said, folks, he's a goat.
Oh, yes, I am a goat.
So
Anyway.
he falls over, faints, and then he uppercuts you with his horns.
Shoryuken.
Or, well, if I upgrade you with the horns, I'll probably impale you. But anyways, let's continue.
What of you two say your names?
Genova. You're on.
Okay, we have Miles here, who is going to be playing as Kaiser Rommel, who potentially will get shot in the face. And then we
Literally.
have Venom, who's playing Devona, who is a Flesh Shaper Kitty.
Well, they know me as Doom Black Dragon. They don't know me as Venom. So I'm Doom Black
Yes.
Dragon, Devona, the Flesh Shaper Kitty.
Yeah.
You're the owner
Yeah.
of the channel that they're watching this on right now.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, so
There will
anyway,
be no Revenge of the Nad this episode.
yeah, that's up to Devona if she wants to or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, last time. So, wait. Okay. Does God damn it! Since you guys took so long, that cut off my train of. I had it all organized and everything.
I told you you were
Okay,
doing it too
so yeah,
early.
those are the several aspiring champions of the Dark Gods, and today we will continue their campaign on the feudal planet of Epoch. Will they bring ruin and destruction in the name of the Dark Gods, or will they succumb to the never-ending threat of death in the galaxy of endless war? Let us find out. So, who wants a summary of what happened last time?
I cannot accurately provide, so I will promptly keep my mouth quiet and enjoy some good old-fashioned potato patch.
I can.
Does any of you guys want a summary what happened, or should we just go on?
We can go on.
Okay.
If you want a
So-
summary of what happened last, watch the previous episodes.
Yes, do that. So anyways, how am I gonna... Okay, so basically, this is going off to, we're going to be starting off with the meeting at Skull Cove, over here, between Frauner the Plunderer, and the rogue trader called Leonis. So, anyways,
The
Let's-
Landers.
Not at
For
all
some
related to Cato Sicarius.
Right.
For some reason, Dragon
not the
Yo.
flamboyant Cato Sicarius that,
What's going on?
Your icon's actually off the screen on my end. Is that happening on anyone else's?
well,
What? Cyber Dragon not being there?
Half his thing is like cut off because he has his full name there.
Not to me.
okay. Has everyone's screen changed?
Yep.
Mine
Yeah.
did. Also, if you go into settings and change the avatar video player size, it might fix it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Uh,
turn it off since not everyone has their pictures.
Pardon
So
me.
anyway,
Everybody.
we are
Get off
so
of the
basically
type.
Frauner Frauner has last time Frauner had taken over Skull Cove by killing the Slanesh champion in charge of Skull Cove, Captain Tarot.
Which I would love to say was completely not the plan.
Oh yeah, but
No.
anyways, it happened anyways, and it was glorious. And he's preparing for Culto Lionis to meet him there. And to that end, he has had a Arvis Lighter come over with plenty of goods and foods and whatnot, just to ensure festivities begin, and to see if any form of good business meeting can be, or business agreement can be obtained between the two.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
that red bar, everyone, is how much critical wounds he took.
Yes.
Bronner
Quite.
is not a happy camper.
No.
You never insult family and honor to a Viking.
Yes.
Because-
And so basically, we are going to be going to, while Frauner is preparing, we'll be going to Conrad Vanden, who is, you guys scroll to your right, is over here with these Aquila Landers that just popped up on the map.
Maybe I'll actually get to see.
Sorcery.
Oh, I see what.
Oh, it was Conrad, your Aquila Lander, after meeting up with Devona and arranging this meeting, has gone back to the Nect, which actually means servant. I looked that up. So
Yeah,
German-
so.
Anyways, so you went back to, and you basically went back there so the Aquila Lander can refuel, and also you're meeting up with Culto Lionis. He's in the, so basically you land on one of the ship's little minor,
Docking phase.
not a full-fledged landing bay for fighters, which are on light cruisers and larger vessels.
It's like a
But
small
this
hangar.
is just a shuttle bay.
Yeah, it's a shuttle bay hangar.
And
Thank
you land there. Different tech priests and servitors and other staff members and menial scrubs, voidfarers run up, and they start like hooking up the promethium fuel tank fuel hoses to the tanks and everything, fueling it up and making sure doing their dedicated maintenance on the vehicle's machine spirit. And then there's Culto Lionis. He is standing over here. I can really find a good picture of him. So this is going to be Culto Lionis. And also, for reference note, can everyone see the names
I.
Yes.
and health
Yes.
bars?
Yes, actually.
That's
Everyone can.
That's a pretty
Nice.
number of Aquila Landers. I'm just gonna.
So he's going in with a show of force.
Yeah. Well,
Go with your idea, pretty much.
I see the green health bars. They remind me of
Okay, you see the green health bars. Okay, that is good. Okay, so then you go. He so basically he walks up to you. Walks up to you today and says, "So what are we expecting, Conrad?"
As for the meeting, sir,
Yes.
supposedly it's going to be in a neutral area, like I told you before. And mainly it's going to be one pirate crew that we've encountered, but there's probably going to be several local pirate crews there as well. So I recommend precaution.
Indeed. When we land, I'll have you in charge of guarding the Aquila Landers. We may keep them fueled, tell the pilots to keep the engines on, and the auto cannons ready. We may need to fly out on a hurry.
If you say so, sir.
And then he goes, as all they're fixing these these 5 other Aquila Landers, including yours, everyone climbs in. This group of House Linus soldiers here is just one big formation. So yeah, they're all climbing. There's 10 guys per lander, and they all set off. and you go through the typical feel of a planetary drop again, as these ships basically just beeline it towards Skull Cove.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, and then Bronner, you're basically sitting on your throne over in Skull, your throne, which you've moved aside Captain Tarot's throne.
What are you talking about?
And
It
Honor Guard
was
has chopped up into little bits.
yeah, it was pushed out of place, and the men chopped it all to bits.
And then you are standing here. There is Viz to your right. There is the pirate captain Drake to your left, and then there's the hordes of Epop pirates along with your Neander honor guard, which are all standing behind you, and they're and you're mostly just preparing for the festivities. The Arvis Lighter has come in, and you have multiple pirates bringing off different to different foods and festivities, many different types of drinks and whatnot.
Samples of the freaking water are put into jars.
Yeah, those are put into vials and kept as separate.
I mean, just overall getting ready. All the chaos markings have been hidden temporarily because he knows his shit.
The thing is, as you guys in the middle of preparation, you do hear the afterburners of several Aquila Lander shuttlecraft.
Yeah, he looks to his right and he's like, okay. He looks to the pirate captain is like, Captain, see to it that I pray that everything was covered up before they reach here as much as possible. If they see a couple of signs, then it's acceptable. But if they see too many, have everybody prepped for a fight.
And then pirate Captain Drake says, understood, my lord. And he quickly barks out a few orders to a few of the other pirates and goes outside, starts yelling out orders, making some last checks. As for those outside who would be, since none of you are outside, this is just for Conrad, is, he basically, these Aquila Landers beeline it for Skull Cove, and they basically all land all in unison, and, with their in a circle-like formation, so the Aquila Landers land with their autocannons facing outwards. But they're in like a circle.
Millennium Falcon, eat your heart out. You didn't have enough guns.
Yeah. And it really seemed pretty impressive. Many of you, as you descend, and everyone descends from their ship, the 30 of the House Linus soldiers get in formation. Other ones, report off. Different squads get ready. Call to Lioness comes out as well. It is an impressive show of force, and the natives are, well, from what you can tell from these what you would generally call pirates with their flintlock weapons and weak-looking swords, they are extremely scared by the fact that you all carry much more advanced weapons.
Okay. Does that mean we get a fear rating out of the group?
You just basically, not really fear, you would just intimidate the shit out of them. Wouldn't really count as fear, but
yeah,
basically give you a lot of bonuses towards intimidate if you needed to. Because they're like, these guys have they come from ships from the sky and they have guns, and they probably won't even know them as guns. They might look at them think of them as similar to their flintlock muskets, but they look extremely different. Yeah, you can fire multiple times with this one without having to reload.
You don't have to use it as a club.
They're not ogres.
Anyway, so Call to Lioness goes, Call to Lioness calls up for the troops again, to prepare, barking out orders as a female pirate from what you said, heavily scantily clad female, like with some pretty strategically placed clothes.
AKA nothing at all, really. Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Well, enough to enough threads to keep it like, I guess, PG-13.
No, enough threads to keep it rated R.
Enough threads to keep it rated R.
Yeah.
It's enough to keep it at Princess Leia Slave Bikini.
Rated
Maybe a
R.
little less than that. Then she walks up to, she quickly hurries over to Culto Lionis and bows and says, welcome, mighty rogue trader. My master has been expecting you. And Culto Lionis says, Indeed, lead the way. Then lead the way. I'll see what this pirate prince has to offer. And he marches off. He's actually going with this formation of troops. And then for Conrad, you are informed to guard the ships.
Okay.
He gets the boring job.
No, it might not be boring. So anyways, so for Frauner, you guys, so basically, after a lot of commotion outside, as you definitely can hear the Aquila landers landing on the ground, and you can hear the sounds of men scuttling, soldiers scuttling about. Soon enough, after a few minutes, followed by the envoy you sent out, a tall, like 6'6" tall man who appears to be in his late 50s, and he's muscularly built from what you can tell. Across his face he has multiple scars. His brunette hair and cold blue eyes, and has the build of basically a build of someone, similar to not exactly from your planet, but someone who could probably
Pass.
you could probably survive on your planet with much ease, because they're just that massive muscle. And he comes out at and he's wearing Stormtrooper carapace armor.
Oh yeah. When he gets
walks out strapped to his hip. He has Stormtrooper carapace armor, and then he has this this beast fur pelt on his shoulders. Where it has a cape.
Yeah.
And then he comes out on his right hip looks like there is a plasma pistol with a red dot laser sight. And then on his left hip, you notice there's a power mace.
A power maul. Grand.
And he comes, then he basically just strides into the room at the head of, this formation of, the formation of these soldiers who basically look like are basically armed and armored like the Imperial Guard. So they all have las guns, and they are in very tight formation. Even as they go through the doors, they quickly all form up in tight formation, all 30 of them.
Yeah. Frauner gets up and says, "Ah, the rogue trader."
I would guess, I am Culto Lionis. I would guess that you are the pirate captain my lieutenant informed me about.
Yes, unfortunately, this was neutral ground. But I take it you understand what happens when honor and family are both insulted.
He takes a glance around at it. Yes, it appears that you've made yourself at home in this little den of iniquity, but that's how things are, do you not agree?
I
The
agree.
strong, ambitious, and capable take what they want, while the weak are left to beg for salvation.
Yeah, Fronner puts his hand on the Xeno blade as he's like, aye. Though I will say this, he did give a good fight. But, sadly, he just could not handle what was about to become of him.
He eyes your Xenoblade. And, and seems like he had an seems like he had an interesting relic indeed.
Aye, he did. But, that's not why we're here. Yeah, he snaps his finger and has a couple of the more saner pirates present him with the vials with the water, as Bronner says. That is water samples. Fresh from the ocean, actually.
Yes, indeed. He takes one of them and looks at it.
I would suggest you not uncork it.
That would I'm he smiles. This is not my first time into the expanse.
No.
Many foolish rogue traders prefer to open, don't survive long out here.
No, sadly, though. The reason why I say do not open it is, according to one of my people, one of them attacked a nurgling that was developing, and it turned into a mist that tried to enter into their nostrils to infect them further.
Interesting.
Yes, the virus here seems to be quite apt and resilient. Almost too resilient.
I initially came here for profit in the name of the God Emperor, but this world appears to be not worth the risk of such an endeavor.
No,
If you
he says no, unfortunately. But then again, it's perfect for me to make a home out of it.
Well, if you want, you can have this world once I'm done with it. However, I am more interested if there is an alliance that can be reached between us. You see, I am an understanding man, and I understand that you are a capable individual. You appear to be capable. Your ship appears to be higher class than many of the foolish pirates that attempt to attack me.
Fronner chuckles as he's like, indeed. You say great things about my ship, but you only know her rear half. But every gun is able and ready. So, of course, yeah, he gets out of the throne as he starts making his way down. An alliance does seem profitable between the two of us.
So he's making his way down towards Caltolinos?
Yeah, I move away. Genova,
yeah, I moved it.
Joanna's sitting on the armchair, on the arm of the throne, when he was getting up, as he's like, but of course, though, I have to warn you. That vial you hold is the tame. The further north you go, the further northeast you move, you will run into more and more dangerous diseases.
As my other lieutenant has informed me, he is currently up north right now inspecting those interesting ruins. Perhaps the taint comes from the ruins themselves, although that is hard to determine.
If I was you, and this is speaking from my own mindset, I would actually pull those men out immediately. If it does originate from the north, you would just be feeding them to whatever caused the diseases. And that would be a waste of men on your front, and a waste of an officer as well. For clan and home, that's the motto aboard my ship. And home is the ship, and the clan are the crew. Minus the slaves, of course.
You're a smart individual. Such individuals need not be destroyed for what the Imperial Navy sees you as. They need to better be utilized.
Ah, so you've seen the posters.
Your ship has an interesting profile. One like a certain ship around here. And the fact that you are a Neandor pretty much seals the deal on your identity.
Then allow me to present you a formal introduction. I am the pirate prince at the Ragged Helix, Fronder the Plunderer. Captain of the coldest night. It is an honor to meet you.
Yes.
Couto Leonis.
Yes, your reputation definitely speaks for yourself, especially of your ship. The Imperial Navy has an extremely high price on your head.
Fronder kind of grins a bit as he spreads his arms out and says, and yet, opportunity is before you. Yet deals are also before you.
Indeed. I have many rivals here in the Kornos Expanse. Fools attempting to seize profit in this lawless region of space. With the right amount of resources, I would simply wipe them all out, but with every one eliminated, 4 or more come in search of wealth and fame.
True, but if a certain number of them were to just disappear, or better yet, I'm sure by now, your beloved Inquisitors has found out what I'm after. With the Imperium itself.
Well, if a capable individual were to be reasonable, I could employ them to eliminate such individuals with a hefty profit to be made for rather simple work.
I'm afraid that's not what my list is. It appears that the Inquisition is a little wronged in their thought process. Makes sense. The fools don't know how to read a data slate properly, or they can't gather proper intelligence.
Indeed, they're too busy back in the Calixis sector, worrying about every cult under every little rock.
True. You do realize that if you send me after females of noble houses, they're liable to disappear altogether.
Oh, well, I'm not exactly concerned about the condition my rivals end up in, just that they are taken out of the picture.
Very well, so long as we have that understanding in order. No, though, as I said, I would recommend you pull your men out from the north post-haste. If they decide to stir something up, then, well... Yeah, he says... He indicates some of the more pus-ridden people as he says, that could happen in a matter of moments.
He looks to the pus-ridden individuals, and that's... I definitely would not wish that on any member of my crew.
As you
He shall be pulled out immediately.
Good. But no, though. I agree. There is profit to be had between the two of us. But of course, though, in order for me to properly set up, I need minor assistance in a couple of things.
What exactly is that minor assistance?
The area is rich, but sadly, the coldest night cannot harvest asteroids for the needed materials to build up a proper bastion.
So you desire to turn this place into your base. But in order to do that, you require the proper resources.
Resources you no doubt have. A
Hmm.
bargain for a bargain. Essentially, with you present, and with me present, we both have the same mindset when it comes down to certain annoyances that need to disappear. But how can I properly make them disappear without having a place to properly repair my ship? Without a proper place to recruit and train? A proper place to arm the new crew?
Hmm.
I need raw materials. I need a manufactorum. I need a great deal of things to make this place proper in my eyes. But most importantly, I need mining vessels that can refine the metals harvested.
A high price.
Indeed.
But oh, this do use test charm, or
Charm?
yes, you are I guess be a difference between charm or commerce.
It's commerce.
Yeah, since you are trying to hash out a deal.
Pluses or negatives?
I would give a I would give a -10. This is a pretty steep. Or okay.
Ching,
So
ching.
okay.
No, I started off with a plus 20 commerce.
Uh, he thinks. He puts his hand on his chin and thinks. He's like,
Think about it like this. You have Fronner, the Plunderer, able to give you what you need without the Imperium deciding to, well, have you marked as a heretic. Because you didn't go out and get it yourself. You could say you liberated it, or you captured it from a pirate prince, or a rogue ship.
Besides, this is the Kornos Expanse. Many things happen to many people. Many accidents happen along the way. These are extremely treacherous regions of space.
Hostile space. At that.
Indeed. Well, it will take some time, but I can fulfill that request of yours.
Bronner spreads his arms out as he says, I have nothing but time. I have to solidify my hold on this planet. I have to make my way to Pure Hub City as well to talk to a contact to properly have a line of command issued for this planet. So that when I am gone, it will take care of itself.
He nods at this. Like, I understand completely. It is you must ensure before moving on to greater objectives, you must ensure that the fools left in charge of your earlier projects can actually do their jobs.
Yeah, he indicates the pirate captain that was making sure everything was all prepped up. He says, for example, this outstanding captain of the planet. I had plans to have the former leader of this Skull Cove, be a part of the, well, payroll. Unfortunately, well, yeah, Bronner motions his hand to where the corpse is hanging.
He looks at us. Such is the price of fools who don't understand where they live, where they stand in life, wanting to test the boundaries, but don't have what it takes to survive.
I will admit this. His skill with the sword was rather grand. But, unfortunately, he sealed his own fate. The moment he decided to, well... Fronner kind of snaps his fingers a couple of times and says, "Get greedy. I am an easy man to please." Of course, though, what concerns me is I've had little to no contact with my people inside of Pure Hub City, aside from we have established a trade agreement. And that concerns me. And knowing you sent men over.
That was only to making contact with the current current residents of this world. As I initially intended it to bring, as you know, I initially intended to bring it back into being an imperial colony. But with this new agreement between us, I will happily pull back those troops.
Thank you. And bring any of the hounds of the Imperium with you as well, if they are present.
You need not worry. You need not worry, I don't tread with the Inquisition.
Oh no.
Only a foolish rogue trader treads with those dogs.
Oh no. Fronner says with a smile. I mean the ecclesiarchy. Those hounds.
Ah.
From my understanding, there is at least one on this world. If there is one, then I am in danger. Because I cannot simply make him disappear. They are holy men. And
well, it's
you know,
interesting what the vacuum of space does to a holy man.
True.
He can be dealt with.
Thank you. Yeah, Fronner makes his way back to the throne. As he says, "Please, eat, drink, be merry. I've had most of the... all the food was brought from my ship, so you know it's clean. Though, do be careful about some of the syringes that are lying about. Some of it's, well, worship tools for everybody."
Well, since we've come to an agreement, perhaps a proper toast shall be in order. You know, he perhaps, as you are the gracious host, I'll try whatever beverage you deem proper and appropriate for such an occasion.
Yeah, he looks at two of the winches and says, "Bring out the mead, the oaken cask ones, and two wooden pints, and 2 wooden mugs of proper stature." Yeah, Bronner turns and looks at him and says, "No offense towards you, but when mead is drunk from the proper cup, it is twice as delicious."
Indeed. As is with many delicacies and beverages all across the galaxy.
Yeah.
And then so he moves up, he moves up as they bring out the two different his guard unit stands back, stands at the side, and then he moves up, knowing that he, even as he looks over all of the different pirates and the Vikings, he shows no fear on his face, as he is, and he takes the mead.
Yeah, Fronner Fronner takes the mead and says,
And okay.
yeah, Fronner leads as he says, to a beneficial alliance between the two of us. Scion of House Leonis.
Indeed. Fronner of the Ragged Helix. And he, I guess you guys like clank drinks.
Yeah, clink drinks and down the hatch.
Yeah, he downs it as well.
Yeah, Fronner slams his mug up against the arm of the throne as he keeps Joanna close and he starts laughing as he says, to tell you the truth, I was expecting to start having you shooting at me and myself charging at you with my axe. The last rogue trader I tried to deal with. Well, 6 missionaries tend to be a very hostile number, especially when they all have flamers.
As you see, I don't bring such fools around here.
No, they would most likely be, well, most inopportune for a man of your skill set. I noticed your look at my blade. You trade in Xeno artifacts, most likely.
Many.
Sadly, I have plans for this weapon.
Well, it is truly beautiful, but there are others in the galaxy.
There is. No, I've had to... Fronner points to where the sword was in the ground when he first issued the challenge of his authority, as he says, yes, every time I'm gone for a long time, I'll be issuing a challenge to the people. Any who dare pick up the blade is welcome to try and take command of this wonderful city port. Take command of this planet. But if they do so, but what they don't realize, yeah, he leans in and says, I plan on keeping them alive and putting them a part of the cruise. For if they have the bravery to stand up against me, they will be most valuable.
Cult Alliance just nods in agreement.
Yeah.
Indeed. But since we are done with business, perhaps we shall attempt to enjoy ourselves. I see that you have brought many fine delicacies around, and I have brought some as well. He snaps his fingers, and some of the actually behind the formation were some of the crew from the lander ships, and they are coming in. They have multiple caskets of different beverages, different types of foods, different types of delicacies, taken all across the Coronos expanse.
Yeah. Fronner goes, wait a moment. If it's not too trouble, Leonis, I would love to actually meet the officer in charge of finding my ship when she sought refuge.
Indeed, I shall call for him immediately. And actually, during this time, we're gonna cut back. So while they're talking, we're gonna go back to this is during the time they're having your discussion. Conrad Vanden, you are making aware as you are standing guard amongst the ships. You're looking over. You guys landed pretty close to the water's edge, so very close to the docks and the water's edge. So as you
Muting
wanted
myself,
to be...
everybody. Gonna eat more on my potato patch.
Okay.
Okay, so an awareness test. Any modifiers?
Yeah, do an aware as you guys are paying. It's really boring because it just doesn't look like anything's going to be going on, and
So any modifiers or anything?
No, just awareness test.
Aha!
Oh, nice.
So you notice something as you kind of just you take a stroll along the water, along a little bit closer to the water with, you take a stroll a little closer along the water side, you know, away from the landing, a little bit away from the landing craft. And, you notice there, so as you're just looking at the different type of, fish that go up to the surface and just honestly just paying, just trying to find something to alleviate your boredom. You
Yeah,
do notice there's some. Hmm?
Because like his internal thinking is like if I wasn't working with this guy, I'd be sacrificing someone right now.
Yeah, you are bored altogether.
Yes, bored.
This is just like
Instead of the orc
uh,
song,
best
orc
sentence.
song.
You notice something weird in the water. You notice a few bubbles come to the surface, and you just thought, oh, maybe that's just air pockets of oxygen. But then you notice they start becoming more frequent.
Like something's actually underneath it, living, breathing.
Uh, yeah, and it's enough to ensure that it's not actually like a fish.
Yeah.
Gives the idea of potentially something. As you should notice, you also notice the water moving about, and it feels like something is it seems like something is swimming. You can't really tell you can't really tell due to the surface, to the water surface, and since it's an ocean, it's really mushy and whatnot, so making it hard to see into it. The only thing is you can tell something is moving, and it's moving towards you. Or at least not towards you, but the uh towards the shore.
Okay. So is anyone else noticing this, or just me?
It's generally just you, unless you decide to tell them. A lot of the House Linus soldiers are just, most of them are staying by the landers. You're kind of one of the few guys who's actually walked out this far. Most of them are staying by the landers, checking them, making sure they're ready, helping out the, you know,
Yeah.
doing, helping the crew out with some of the minor, like, maintenance stuff they're doing on the ships.
But they're generally just bored.
Yeah, yes, there's a sense of boredom since a lot of them guys are expecting a firefight, and since they realize you so much outclass the people here, just like, oh god, dang it, it's gonna be another one of those worlds, isn't it?
Yeah.
The feudal world. Grand. Get ready for the ping, boys.
I mean, they're getting paid anyways, but it's just boring. They want to
So-
at least shoot something.
Yeah. So since I see this movement in the water, obviously heading towards the shoreline.
Yeah.
I took an armor to with my power armor. I'm going to go to the back to the closest group,
Okay.
and I assume they can understand mercenary can, right?
Yeah. You all know, like, basically mercenary can't be used for your unit.
Yeah, I point out and tell them keep an eye on the water.
They're like, a few of them are like, take these two, or like, whoops, wrong layer. Like these two are like yes sir, and they actually head out to the water side to attempt to check, to head out to the water side and start just checking it, and then they ask us what exactly are we supposed to be, they scan over the water, their las guns aimed. They're like, what exactly are we supposed to be looking at, sir?
And that's why I tell them I saw movement in the water, and I point the direction it was moving towards, heading towards the shoreline. It's making too much air bubbles to be a fish.
By this time, you are getting closer to the dock or the pier, in
Yeah.
a sense, as they do stay. One of them, these two do stand on to the pier as they're going out to where it is. They have their las guns on, and they've actually, they have las guns. One of them checks the charge pack and the other one flips the setting to the maximum power, the overload setting.
Yeah. So do they need to make an awareness test to see what I see?
Yeah, I will be doing a okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
They're actually competent at their jobs.
Yeah.
They're so bored. They're actually competent. Cool.
Well, the thing is that they've actually,
Right back.
you've told them something, they think, hey, it might be something we shoot or anything. It's a fish, we can shoot it. Maybe grab it on board and, cook it or something. They're just like, hey, there's something to do. We're not just standing guard.
My God, they're not wearing red shirts.
No, they are. They are. They will be wearing red shirts.
Actually, okay.
So what do they see?
They
I
the
see
deck
that
of
they've
the-
been promoted to gold shirts in the next generation.
Oh my God.
They're not officers.
Gold shirts was security and
Wait,
No,
if
no.
they're red
Red
shirts,
Red shirts are security.
if they're red
Gold
shirts,
Gold
and
shirts
they did
are.
that well, that means they get to see the death coming.
no. Red shirts got promoted to gold shirts in the next generation.
Normally, blue shirts are science. Red shirts, security, engineering, and gold
I
shirts
thought blue
are.
I thought blue was combat.
No. Red's combat.
Yeah,
Blue is
red's-
actually the science division.
Okay. Are you guys discussing?
Oh, sorry.
Done.
Let's continue.
Okay. So then, all of a sudden, a shotgun all of a sudden, some type of creature, you're not entirely sure what it is, pops out of the water. It just rises from the water and fire. You're carrying this poorly cobbled together shotgun and fires it at one of the soldiers. Actually, they're kind of hard to do distances since everything's kind of cramped again. Yeah, gonna be a little bit over here. And
5 meters.
yeah,
Oh boy.
they fire on it. Good thing is the house lion and soldiers, since they are aware, they're able to see it at the last second. They're basically kind of see the bubbles thing, and then all of a sudden the
Old Davy Jones
mutant,
crew
because this is
thing.
a horribly mutated type of creature.
Just
They
screaming at
fire
them.
it, and so they will be able to dodge, or they, they're fired. The first shot fires at this poor sod, and he attempts to dodge. He fails. He is hit for 1. He is hit for 1. They're only single firing these. He's shot, and
Any penetration on these guys?
no, they're just shotguns.
Okay.
So it's just 1d10 plus 4, so he takes 7, since you have the, 4 for armor, 3 for toughness. So he gets blasted in the leg, in his left leg, because the shotgun just fires and the pellets rip into his left leg. He screams in pain. The other mutants begin open firing as well.
That's at that point Conrad just yells clearly, be here across the dock going, "Contact!"
Yeah, the thing is, they fire. So 1, 2.
Would that 94 be a weapon exploding?
Huh?
No, that'd be like a weapon jam.
He said
It
they
would-
were...
One of their guys is jammed. One of these jammed because they are like these shoddy. They are poor, like not that good craftsmanship shotguns. But a few of the pellets do damage. For basically the 20 hit this poor sod again. So then he gets 1d10.
Oh,
Or he gets hit for
that's
more
the head.
damage. He is down. What?
That's the head, too.
Yeah, he gets basically blasted in the face,
Wait.
and then another round punches.
Wait,
He gets basically blasted in the face and hits the ground.
Oh god, that 20.
Yep, that's a
Oh,
headshot.
That's a headshot.
And then
It's a shotgun.
then the 6, 13, and I believe 6, 13,
62.
Not the 46, but the 42. So then I'll have the House Lioness Soldier attempts to dodge. He fails as usual, and he survives the first two. He was attempting to see. Okay, wow.
He attempts to dodge and instead jumps right into the bullet.
No,
he,
it's like
he actually didn't get hurt by the first two blasts.
I know.
his armor
Third
saved.
one, he gets hit and he gets blasted in the left arm. He screams. He just like starts attempting to. He just like starts trigger firing on his las gun. Just wildly, just as his left arm's hit, he just starts firing with his right arm, and because basically the shotgun blast tears his left arm away just from the force of the shot. And as he's screaming, he tries to like fire back with his he just like is semi-autoing with his las gun, but he would be 35. He takes a -20 for single firing, so that'd be 25. Actually, don't. That'd be 15. Okay, he's just firing, but generally he's not hitting anything. He just fires several times, and you shout contact, and then roll initiative.
All right.
I already rolled for the Nurgle mutants and the House Lioness soldiers.
Quick question. Can we hear the shotgun blast?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, Bronner.
Especially
They're loud.
the officer yelling contact from across the dock.
You don't yell. You basically yell that into your microphone.
Yeah.
This is just as Calto Lionis is calling up, like, hey, he's wanting you to come up and like report.
Okay, it's been a long time since I've done.
He just hears contact.
Yeah.
1d10
shotgun
plus
blast.
agility plus 2. 1d10 plus agility plus 2.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's for normal humans.
He's a normal human.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah,
it's
he's a turn skin. He's not that different for a beast man. He's just a beast
Yeah.
man. He's basically a human with horns.
Yeah.
When the game counts human, it's counting it as non-space marine.
Bronner has his honor guard immediately go out and assist.
Well, the thing is, yeah. So Conrad, you are going to be at an 8. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So basically, okay. So basically, you would be able. They were firing at you, so you're able to read. So basically, I did is, it counted as a round. Since all of you were aware of something happening and were prepared, you wouldn't count as surprised.
Yeah.
So basically, the Nurgle mutants are going at 9. The House Lioness soldiers going at 8. You are having 8 as well. So.
So is it our turn?
How do you react to the fact that these creatures just appeared out of nowhere?
No.
You have jaded, right?
Yes.
Okay, because they have fear 1.
No.
He
Even I
faints.
would not go bah.
If anyone wants to know what the stats are for these things, I basically took the mutant devotee from Black Crusade and then dumped on like a few of the mutations from Dark Heresy.
Okay.
So these guys are definitely pus-ridden. How many?
Yes, they have tox blood.
Oh.
Ew.
And then they're feels no pain and misshapen and biodeformity.
God.
Yeah.
These guys are brick shit houses.
Pretty
So
much.
yeah, Conrad, how do you react to the? You obviously you shout, but that would be your free action.
Yeah.
Do you open fire or do you
Yes.
run?
Do you have a shotgun? No.
No, I have a bolter.
Oh God. Yes. Yes.
Are you gonna fire or are you gonna run? Because they outnumber you. You don't know how many are popping up. You currently see 8. There's probably
You have Aquila Landers with auto guns.
Yes, I know. Like I haven't.
You're
said
in
anything,
their
guys. Calm
way though.
down,
If
guys.
the Quill-Landers were to open, well, one of them can. Well, yeah, they can maneuver around the auto cannons to fire. The problem is you're in the way. You have to duck to attempt to not get hit.
Yeah. Now I'm just trying to see. Okay, move to.
You can run back to them. You can just
Yeah.
spend your entire turn just running.
Not very cool. Important like, but let's see. I can move up to 6 meters. So move up to there.
You could just run, which is what I believe that's would be give you 18 meters.
24, I believe.
No, he has agility bonus 3.
Oh,
24 agility
18.
bonus.
Yeah, it's 18. Yeah, I can run
18.
18 meters. So I can run all the way over to.
Well, yeah, this is supposed to be like a lot different for distance, but everything's kind of
Yeah.
cramped, and I can't move the thing sideways to the left. It only expands to the right.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. So you could just run. Yeah.
There.
You just literally run yelling contact. The soldiers, most of them sitting on their asses, quickly grab their guns and start moving out. And
Yeah, and
the,
barking
you know,
orders at them in mercenary can't.
yeah, you're barking orders, you're barking orders. Bronner, this will be where you roll initiative.
Oh. Me roll initiative?
Yeah, you're list hearing this happening. This is it's not that far away. Yeah, you roll initiative.
Okay.
You're hearing a bunch of gunshots. You know you're under attack.
Or he thinks they're just having a good time.
No.
I think the only one who would do that is Cat. Randomly shoot someone for a good time.
Okay. God damn it! I dropped the dice. Fuck. Whoops. Give me a sec. I was trying to roll off screen the other people's initiatives. Fuck my life. Here. Damn it.
See, this is the reason why I have a dice roller app.
Use the force hand. Yes, got it.
There's a way for you to use the dice roller on here.
Copy. Okay, got it. Okay.
I mean, there is a way for you to use dice roller on here without anyone seeing it.
Yeah, you just do /GM roll. GM roll needs to be all one word, 1d10 plus 5.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that later. Anyways, so that's them. Okay. Well, then the Ender Pirate did that. You, Devona, you're not are you here?
No.
Devona's on the ship.
I just did a
You do feel like
GM
y'all
roll.
can
I did a
spend-
GM
you want
roll.
to- Could spend your infamy point, an infamy point, to count as rolling a 10. I believe that's
For initiative?
how infamy. I think infamy works in that regard.
No, I think it's
give me
just
a
for
sec. I
skills.
will- What?
Or,
It
I think it's
it,
man for skills.
it has different tiers.
Okay. Oh wait. Yeah, infamy's different in here. I'm thinking. Oh, you have to get 60. Wait. You have to get 61 corruption to actually get the counts as rolling the 10 for your initiative. Jesus Christ, that kind of sucks.
You sure that's not 61 in infamy, not corruption?
Nope, CP.
61 corruption. You have to get 61 corruption in order to actually. Wow, that really sucks.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, if you're not corrupt enough, your powers don't work.
Well, I
Right,
think
fair
of it more as the
Well, the
way
thing is,
as
it's more of the blessings of the gods and how much the warp runs through you, since infamy is not a representation of just your reputation. It's more of how much the gods care about you.
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
imagine
so
Corn
Bronner
going,
has,
this guy's my favorite.
so Bronner has a. This probably takes everyone by surprise.
Oh, wait. I forgot something. Hold up.
Bronner's taking a swig of mead. Here's shotgun blast, spills it, and crotch.
Coughs.
Much better. I forgot lightning reflexes.
Oh, okay.
he drops his mead and then looks at it and starts crying. I spilt my mead.
Falling.
And then, of course, Bronner looks outside to the Nurgle mutants. It's like, ah!
Thing is, you guys aren't out there. Cult of Lyonis does drop the glass, and he looks he basically initially winces from the fact that he just he has a micro bead in his ear and he listens to Conrad just scream into it. He does
Well, it's not-
winces from the fact that his ear hurts,
Yeah, it
and
wasn't like
he
just the
looks around,
microbeat.
like,
It's also crossing dock as well. So
yeah, you are running across the dock, and there are and basically as the Nurgle mutants, these two poor House Linus soldiers are gonna end up dead anyways. So I'll
they're
just
meat
add
shields.
them
I
to the
don't
dead
care.
pile.
They're about to get dragged into the water and
You know,
drowned.
So yeah, he winces, and then Jenny just starts out. Then he asks, "What the hell is happening?"
Yeah. Bronner gets up real quick, motions for his honor guard to follow him as he starts making his way out.
They literally all had even though they were kind of all drinking as well with you, they all literally just set down their tankards, just all in unison pull out their mono axes all that they had all on their backs
Yeah, Bronner takes out
and gets their shields.
the family axe as well and is moving with a purpose.
Okay.
As Bronner says, as Bronner passes Leonis, he says, "I want to go ahead and get your men to come as well." Sounds like Nurgle doesn't like the fact that, well, this planet will soon belong to Slanesh.
Okay, so basically you guys are
Hang on.
That's happening with you as you guys are moving out. So Conrad, for you, the Nurgle mutants, for you guys, Nurgle mutants are going first, and for the ones in here they've all been clamoring aboard. Basically, wow, these guys have.
Uh-oh. Nova can't hear us. Uh-oh.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
you guys are kind of breaking up.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
okay.
Am I robot-y?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Not very much. It's present. Sounds
Yeah.
like Windstream's added again.
Yeah, must be.
I
That'd
am.
be John, who's having the weather affecting his internet.
Because everyone sounds kind of broken up and staticky and stuff now.
Yeah. It's John's internet being messed with the weather.
Damn you, Goliath.
We need a switch host.
If it keeps going robotic, I say sure, but for right now, so that way we don't keep breaking continuity, breaking character, we keep going.
Problem is I'm having a hard
Okay.
time hearing the GM and even you.
Okay, well, if that's the case, yeah, let's switch hosts.
That's what it sounds like on the recording.
I'll host everyone, okay?
Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
ending the call then.
So, yeah,
Alright.
for right now, Venom, stop the recording.
Okay.